Hey guys, and welcome back to the third episode in my Building Brighton save, where we're really struggling for form right now. We are currently on a 9-game winless streak since we last met. We've lost against Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, and Everton, but we've managed to get some draws against Watford, Bournemouth, and most recently Leicester, with a goal from March in the 94th minute to seal the deal for 1 point, and that has put us down in 16th place in the league. It's not where we want to be, but it's not the relegation zone, so the club is actually pretty okay with how I'm doing, a C, and I've checked quite regularly because I am a little bit nervous about my job security, and I'm actually on the stable list as we speak right now, so I'm not too worried about sackings right now, but if we can't get results in the next few games, I'm going to have to start really trying to get the team back on track. Right now, Matthew Ryan and Pacheco, both of us starting goalkeepers, are injured, so Button has to come in with only a 2.5 star current ability. He's quite an old dude, but I think he'll be able to do a job for us, and we're playing with this approach to try and break down this West Ham side. Obviously, I'll make some changes at halftime if I need to, but for now, this is what we're doing. The 4-4-2 did not end up going as well as I thought it would, and I stuck with it for quite some time, and it just continuously disappointed. So I decided to switch up the formation, but the tactic is still fairly similar, and hopefully we'll be able to break down the West Ham side. They do have some really nice players in there, which I'm a little bit nervous about coming up against, and we're going to have to definitely get a bit of luck on our side to beat this West Ham side. Up in 11th place, actually down in 12th before this match started, but 11th place is pretty decent in comparison to us, and straight off the bat, they get a goal from Sebastian Haller, and we're already 1-0 down against the run of play. It's not what we want to see. I guess you can't really say it was against the run of play this early. I meant to say making it a difficult challenge for us now. Bit of an uphill battle, and it's already time to think about making tactical changes, but I'm going to stick with the tactic that I've got right now, just to see if the boys can get anything out of it right now. And with no shots to our name, and the amount of possession we're getting, it is already time to actually adjust the tactic. It's not working. I need to try something different. I think I'm just going to go with Gegenpress. See how that goes. Move low crosses. Actually, no, mixed crosses is probably better for Andone. I don't like short kicks. And yeah, I guess we'll try that. We'll see how it does. It can't be any worse than the current tactic we were using. And if it gets us to dominate position a little bit more than we are, and even get a few shots and goal, this is definitely going to be a positive switch. And we have a chance right now. Dunk plays it back to Duffy. And we're not listening to the tactic there. But we do have a one-on-one opportunity with Andone through on goal. A great challenge by the West Ham defenders. But that is promising. That is a lot better than the previous tactic where we didn't get a single shot already. We've got one in. But West Ham are coming back at us through Fredericks and plays it into Haller. And it scrambled around, and I think it hit the post maybe once, maybe twice there, but we got away with it on this occasion, and during halftime, I think I'm going to have to take a little bit of extra time to adjust the tactic and make it into what we want it to be, because this right now is not working. The Gegenpress isn't saving us here. Nothing seems to be working. I'll move down to balance just to try and see out this half and see if we can only stay with the 1 goal down, and here it is, half time. I'll meet you guys back when I've made some tactical changes. Before you judge me, I don't know what else to do, so we're going back to the 4-4-2. It wasn't working before. I have no reason to believe that it would work now, but we're trying it anyway because it's something a bit different. And straight off the bat, we are having more possession if you look down in the possession stats over the past 5 minutes, but West Ham do have a corner, which did go into a pretty dangerous area, but we defended it. That's positives, and Andone actually collects the ball off a West Ham player, and now Lauren is one-on-one with the goalkeeper, kind of one-on-one, puts it in for Andone, and the 4-4-2 works. What did I say, boys? You need to have a little bit of faith in me. Lauren actually managed to get his first goal for us in a game earlier where you guys were away, and it was a penalty, mate. If he's onside, no, of course not. Didn't come up in time, and it did look like it was a bit offside to me there, but that's really good signs, and it already looks like this tactic is doing a lot better than we were before. But as I was saying, he scored a penalty, and I thought that might be enough to kick him off and start encouraging him to score a few more goals, but he's just not the striker that we need, and I'm probably not going to activate that optional future fee just based off his performances, although it is very low. We just don't need him in our side. But West Ham have pulled one back, and it is back to 1 goal down for us and 1 goal up for West Ham. Hala with another goal, and maybe some tactics need to be tweaked again. But with all the tactical changes going on in this game, I struggle to believe that all the players will be able to keep up if I keep switching it around. But we need to find something that's going to work for the side. And with the January transfer window on the way, we are going to have to dip our toe in the market a little bit, and maybe not even dip our toe, probably put our foot in at this rate, because what's going on right now is not what we want from the side, and it's not giving us results. We're not even competitive in a game like this. Although it is 2-1, 4 shots to their 24, we're not even competitive. We're not even showing that we can do anything. I might move to... I don't know. Heller's just scored again. I've got to go attacking now. There's no point in going defensive now. I can't be asked with damage control when we really just need to be getting those points. And somehow we've gone up to 16th place after this game. Maybe Burnley again absolutely battered in their match. But we do have a chance building up from the back. Dunk clears it long to March. March dribbling up the field. He's been our best player this season by a mile, and he's actually attracting a bit of interest from Burnley apparently, but we'll have to see if that materialises in the transfer window. But again, West Ham just coming straight back at us, putting a good ball in, but it's defended well. March clears it long, but again, we just can't hang on to the ball until Proper does make an interception, and Andoni is one-on-one with the keeper, and he slots it home. The game might not be over yet. 2-3. If we can come back and get a point out of this game, I'd be very happy with the result. But straight off the bat, from kickoff, we do have another chance. Hopefully we can get the ball back, and this will be our opportunity. But with Felipe Anderson running down the wing like that, doesn't look like it's going to be. Robert Snodgrass gets it to Fredericks, and he takes a shot, but it's just wide of the post, and we get away with one there. We are really not defensively sound right now, and I think that maybe one of the defenders is going to have to come off for Ben White at some point, just because we need something different in just the team. Like it's not been good enough. But just as I was speaking about switching it up before in the January transfer window, we actually already had made a signing, just because the deal that was out there was just too good to say no to. And I won't be telling you who it is until the transfer window opens, and he will arrive on the 1st of January. But I can tell you he's a pretty exciting player, and he is a midfield option. He was just too cheap and too good to say no to, and they've got an injury. Let's tell them to push forward. 1 minute left on the clock. I don't think anything's going to happen. We're now into 8 minutes, and we do have an opportunity. Come on, boys. Bernardo into March. Out to Proper. Lauren puts it in for Andone. Andone scores, and it's 3-3 with 3 minutes and a half over the amount of stoppage time that we're meant to be given. I don't know how the referee has let this chance happen. The whistle should have been blown ages ago, but we managed to get a ball to Lauren, who puts it in for Andone to complete a hat-trick, I believe. Yes, 3 goals, and Lauren with 2 assists. I'm telling you. 4-4-2, it's the way to go, guys. I'm going to tell them a great comeback. That is a historical game for us. What a comeback. That's just amazing. I'm chuffed with the boys' performance there, and hopefully in the next match we can replicate it, and hopefully we can actually get a win against the nice ninth place Norwich, and that point does put us up into 5th position. But Sheffield United do have 2 games in hand on us, as well as Southampton having 1 game in hand on us, so maybe that position won't be there for much longer, but we're going to go straight into the next match. It's the return of the 4-4-2. What that game told me is when we attack, we score. So I'm going 4-4-2 attacking, and I've brought White in because I felt like he did a better job than Duffy did when he was on the pitch. I know that Ben White was only on for a few minutes, but we're sticking with it. He's also a very young player, so it's good to give him a bit of experience. So we're going to give it a crack. I imagine I'm going to instantly regret my decision and change back to a more cautious approach. But as soon as we went attacking in that match, we started scoring goals. And if you ignore everything that happened before that moment, we did well. So good luck, lads. Go and pull off an upset. And we're going to crack straight into the match. Norwich completely outperforming their real-life counterparts. In 9th in the Football Manager Premier League. I think they're at the bottom of the table right now as I'm recording this. So in real life, if Norwich were actually up there, I think that their fans would be pretty chuffed. Still no Matt Ryan or Pacheco, so Button will have to make do for now, but he's doing alright for us. He has conceded quite a few goals, but there's no better solution right now. And what did I say? When we attack, we score. And I know that we didn't score, but March has come up with a really good opportunity there really early in the match, and that is already showing what we can do when we try playing a bit more positively, and that is what I'm taking away from this episode. 61% possession, 2 shots, 2 on target. This is already a much better performance than what we've been doing for the complete rest of the season. And if this stays the way it is, which I doubt it will, with us being attacking and everything, I'd be pretty chuffed with a draw away from home against Norwich. But we do need to end this winless streak, and Andoni's doing a good job at attempting to do that with a shot that goes just over the bar. No chances for Norwich to speak of right now. I'm going to touch wood there, but yeah, right now we are dominating the game. And did Button just do a back heel from a kickoff? We might have to watch a replay of that later. But we do have the ball, and Gyro is marching upfield, swings in a shot, and I wish that wasn't a shot, but I couldn't tell you it was anything else. Absolutely shocking, but we are knocking on the door, and that is what we want to be doing. And we're going to tell the boys that I'm chuffed with how they're playing. I'm very pleased with how things are going to go and keep it up. And this is probably going to be the tactic I'm going to stick with for a wee bit after this episode, because it seems to be working right now. Of course, unless Norwich end up scoring 5 in the next few minutes, and I'm going to be eating my words. Right now, no one outperforming anyone, just a general good performance from the team, and I'm pretty chuffed with how it's going right now. Montoya with a really clean tackle and another one, and it's won us the ball back. Proper has it in our half, clears it long, somehow finds Gyro, and Bernardo is looking to counter-attack. White plays it long, and he can't find anyone. That's the match fitness not being so high that's doing that to him. But yeah, Norwich come back at us. Roberts out on the right, puts a good ball in, and that's their first real chance of the match. And the shot goes just wide, but that is warning signs telling us that Norwich are still in this game, and they are still a side that we're going to have to really contend with if we want to win this game. And with that in mind, I am bringing on Aaron Moy, especially because Groves has a yellow card, and I just can't deal with a red card at this point in the match. Another change might already be getting ready to come on. I think March is going to come off now, because he hasn't done much this game, and he is looking quite tired. So Jay is going to come on out on that right hand side in the support winger role and see if we can do anything. I don't know what to do with the tactic, because we haven't been doing as well as we were in the first half. Maybe that's just because Norwich have sorted it out. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working as well as it did in the first half. We've got some good performances from Dunk and Lauren, apparently, but no goals to speak of yet, and no chances as we get into the last few minutes. I think I'm going to make my last change as Bong comes on for Bernardo, just to freshen it up in that back line, and Bernardo was looking pretty tired. And I can't see any chances coming in the end of this game. I can't go more attacking, I don't want to go more defensive, and with 4 minutes of additional time, we do have one chance. Norwich put a ball in, and they are on goal, and they score. Damn it. I was really hoping we'd collect the ball, and we've got nothing else to do now but go very attacking, push forward, and just hope and pray that we can get a goal. I guess we move the wingers up, because that will just add a bit more attack. No, we add Jaro onto an attacking duty, not a support one, my bad. And Jay will come up on that right hand side as well, and just pray that we can get a goal just like we did in the last game. But I can't see it happening against this Norwich side. They're defending really well, and they've played very solidly in the second half, haven't allowed us to get in it at all. They have another chance to go even further ahead, and they do. Steep them in, scoring again, and that's the game, that's for sure. But I'm actually pretty chuffed with how we've played in this match. It's the first game in a while where I've actually been happy with the performance statistically, and I think the boys can come out of this match with their heads held quite high. 2-0 is ridiculously flattering to Norwich, as I don't think they deserve that one. So I'm going to tell them it was just one of those days, and it is a disappointing way to end the episode with still no wins for 11 games. Yeah, 11. And the board are probably looking at that thinking maybe Oscar Adams isn't the right person for the job, but as it stands, we've got a C, so they can't be that upset with us. But with games against Chelsea and Chelsea and West Ham in January, I don't know if it's going to pick up anytime soon, but we'll see you guys in the next episode where we're going to go into the January transfer window and make some signings, do some business, that's for sure. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.